Good morning, it is day 2 since we left home and we are just camped beside Cairnryan, away to catch the 11:30 ferry. So we're going to head over to the port soon, check in, because you have to check in 60 minutes before. And yeah, make a video of the ferry because none of us have been on this ferry, or any ferry before, have we? The ferry takes 2 hours from Cairnryan to Belfast. And we haven't really got a plan sorted what we're doing yet, so we're just kind of winging it.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sleep well? Yes, slept very well.
I slept really good.
Great.
I was just telling Mum and Dad about the magpies in Australia and how they must be a different breed here, because this one's about 1 metre from us, keeps coming up to the van. They're nice and friendly, but the ones in Australia, you'll constantly see videos of them attacking people in the springtime and that swooping season they call it. So I'm glad they're not like that in Scotland. So this is the journey that we ended up taking in the end. We got the ferry from Cairnryan over to Belfast and had a wee look around Belfast, and then we drove the van up to the Dark Hedges and then ended up in a town called Bushmills for the night. So that is us all checked in, which is very easy. We never even had to show them our tickets, so they must record your number plate on the vehicle that you've registered with, and that is it. We thought us being at the front of our line was going to hold us back getting off. For some reason we thought we'd be first on, last off, but nope, there is a door at both sides of the ferry, so first on, first off as well. Hello, that's us just at the front of the ferry port now, and we're at the very front of the queue because we've got here a bit way too early.
2 hours early.
Yeah, so we've got 2 hours to shove in, really.
Better early though.
Might go for a swim.
Yeah, less stressful I suppose, but a bit of a shove in. But we're away to have a look in the ferry terminal and see what there is to do in there.
I see miserable people doing things they hate just to fit in. I know it's easier to get along peacefully, but have you ever thought about you? Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do, when the rules are made up by someone we never knew. Baby, wipe your tears and hear me out.
So that's us just boarded onto the ferry now. The staff are real organised, they clearly do this every day with unloading and offloading all the vehicles. It's actually a bit of a maze in here once all the vehicles are to find the stairwell. As you can tell, we get a bit lost here.
More than me said.
That's us on the ferry, sitting outside. Got our own snacks. Cheapskates that we are. And it's not raining. No, not yet anyway.
Forward. Assembly Station A, Taste Restaurant, which is located on Deck 7. It is designated as the assembly station for passengers who require assistance, including those with reduced mobility. Please ask a member of staff for assistance in the event of an incident. Assembly stations can be identified by a square green and white sign with arrows in each corner depicting a certain group. At an assembly station, the crew member will usually be white jacket and instruct you on how it is to be worn. You should remain calm and follow instructions from the crew member in your nearest assembly station. Thank you for your attention. We are pleased to advise that we've enhanced the mobile phone coverage of the communications partner.
They even have a spa in here, Jesus. There's a lot more stuff than I was expecting on this ferry. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest, but pretty cool. A few levels of different stuff on each level. You've got the cafe and that, and then you've got living lounge areas. And you've even got a cinema, which was 2 screens. They were playing Super Mario Bros. Movie, and I can't remember what was on the other one. Got a few PlayStations as well, and food. I heard the Swedish meatballs were really nice, but we just settled for a sandwich and a coffee today. Oh, and bottomless coffees for £3.50, which I thought was a pretty good deal, so we had a few. Can't complain at that. Do the rocky trick, I haven't done that in years. Bite off an end, one corner, and the other corner. Use it as a straw. That was so good. Look at this, they've even got a pet exercise area outside and they had the pet lounge inside. They really have thought of everything on these ferries, jeez. Mum was going to get anti-cyclist tablets before we left. We were laughing at her saying, oh, it's a big ferry, it won't be that bad, but all of us are, it is a bit rocky, we've got a little bit of vertigo. I sometimes get that if I'm on swings or something in a play park. So yeah, we just had a sandwich and a coffee, so hopefully it settles down a bit. First time on a ferry this size. I've been on plenty of little boats in Krabi, Thailand, Langkawi, Malaysia, but nothing this size. It's pretty cool. It's actually turned out to be a nice sunny day. Sunny in Ireland, very grey in Scotland. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come, because we're going to be there for 10 days driving around camping. We've got the 11:30 ferry, so I think this one's a lot quieter than the morning one, maybe 7:30. Because we were going to get the 4:30 ferry yesterday, but it was fully booked because we left it so last minute. But it's been much less stressful doing this one, even though we were really early. No timeline, chill, relax, take it easy. That's what we want on holiday, right? Christ almighty, who are these idiots waving to now? Oh. So as you can see, that is us just arriving into Belfast port now. You do get an announcement through the ship that it is time to head back down to the carports and get ready to get out of there. Real organised again, just as it is coming in. It's wise to take note of the level and the colour that your car was on, because there is a few different levels on the ship. So that's always handy, remember where you were, or you can get lost like we did on the way when we came in.
and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through.
It's lunchtime, away to tuck into some cheese and ham sannies. Just had a quick wee gallivant round Belfast, but we never really spent that much time, just got 2 hours. Went around some shops, the city centre, and then the rain started to come on, so we're away to have lunch and get on the road. Heading up north towards the Giant's Causeway and stay up in that direction tonight. What's your first impressions of Belfast?
Very busy.
To be sure, not very sure. It's quite busy actually.
You were here when
Lot
you
of
were
nice
younger.
shops.
How old?
10 or 12. I
10.
can't remember much about it really.
No.
But a lot of nice shops, nice Guinness pubs, Guinness signs everywhere. But the only thing is I'm driving.
Yeah, so no Guinness for you yet.
Need to park a van on my bonfire.
It's been a big shock to us how warm the climate is here in Belfast. Usually if you fly from Aberdeen to London you notice the temperature change when you get off the plane. Same thing here, we've had to take our jumpers off, we're sweating.
It's 18 degrees and it's cloudy, it's still warm.
Yeah, grey skies, rain, but really warm.
Rain's
We are just away to the Dark Hedges, which was a filming location for one of the Game of Thrones episodes. I think it was King's Road. You two haven't watched Game of Thrones yet, though, have you?
I haven't watched it.
Well, just
Wait,
appreciate
start
the scenery. There is over 150 beech trees planted 2 rows in the 18th century. Is this worth getting wheat cal for then? Is it worth it?
That's a New City.
That's good comedic timing, that umbrella.
Let's go off with the
Yeah. Weather's not much better than Scotland, that's for sure.
Probably said this bit of Belfast. Passing shower, everybody. Passing shower.
Shower. That'll be the motto of the whole trip, I'm sure.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun.
Two small things that we have noticed about Northern Ireland so far is that all the country houses are so well looked after. They're all whitewashed, there's no run-down looking house, they all look immaculate. And another thing is Spar shops here are still thriving. I don't know about nowadays, but in Scotland years ago it was very rare to come across a Spar. I can only think of two I know in Scotland anymore, but every shop we've passed has pretty much been a Spar.
We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do.
But I was even more surprised to see the selection of New Zealand wines in this little Spar, because we are right at the top of Northern Ireland in quite a very small town, so yeah, I was shocked. Ned and Oyster Bay are actually what I drink back in New Zealand, but I opted for an Australian wine tonight for a change.
Future is bright.
Egg and sausage.
Egg and sausage.
Beans, maybe. We're getting beans today.
Cooked by yours truly. Thank
Go see
you.
the cook.
Well guys, that is the end of day 2. I am going to finish off this bottle of wine. Mum and Dad are going to have a Guinness. And we will see you tomorrow morning. Ciao ciao.